Well, there's kind of a post-sunset, and it's a little damp. Oh, that doesn't show it, but those railroad ties up above show a little water on them. Oh, top of the grain drill is wet. Spot here in the driveway. Smells like rain even. I just looked at the rain gauge when I walked out and it shows nothing. But this is more than what we got earlier. That looks a little better. There's some color to it. Not a lot, but a little bit. So anyway, and I kind of late to check my irrigation because I can't see out there. That's why I got spotlight in my hand. Hopefully I can see it. I don't think it's in far enough yet. I know if the little traveler would have made another pass, that the big one would be in probably 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. But the little traveler only made one pass down there. So the big traveler's gotten more water, which means move a little farther. But as of here, I don't see where it's anywhere close. And I'm not going to come out at 2 o'clock and shut it off. That's just a guarantee. Of course, I say that, and then I'm wondering if I'm seeing it. That's what we got this for. It is not where I'm shining the light. It's below the tree where I can't see. So, I'm going to say I'm good. It might be a little damp up there in the morning. It's not worth me getting up in a few hours to shut it off. So, hey, look at that. I got 2.5 minutes of tomorrow's video already. Geez, Monday morning looks like Sunday night, except there's some fog out there. And it's wetter. It actually showed up on the gauge. Probably not so much on this one. Yeah, 7/100ths of an inch is what we got overnight. I'm glad that stack's not sitting there. I mean, that's not enough to do much. Only thing to do bad is the tops of the bales, and put that on top, they'll dry out in the barn. And it's not quite in yet. But from right here, you can see where the reel is, and you can see where the gun is. So that's a good thing. The bad thing is it rained. So that bale's wet, which means the edge of the chambers are wet, but oh well. So 58 degrees this morning and 98% humidity. And the dog stops in front of me to piss. And that's what we got going in here. I can go another 1 or 2 up there. The only I gotta watch is that with the boom when I'm up there. And obviously quite a bit there. But I could have put 1 or 2 of those up there. Except I didn't want to leave nothing against that. It's all about cause and effect and safety. And it took a while because I can't see the other side from here. Keep in mind the loader in my seat would be sitting where the skid steer is. So I couldn't see where I was on that face. Or really this way, because coming in on an angle. I got a few in there without having to get off, but most of them I had to get off and walk all the way around underneath the deck and see how it looked like. So yeah, and of course that thing not wanting to stay running. It's running just fine. It starts just fine. Just doesn't want to stay running. And yes, I've seriously thought about bumping the idle up. See if that'll help. But usually to keep it running, I got to be working my foot. So that I'm at the I don't know. Because I don't. Just found a little friend. I almost stepped on him. I know the pups have been messing with some froggies at night. As they like it up here by the sliding glass door. Yeah, now that everybody's fed, I can let them out, because otherwise they'd go eat the old dog's food. But Blue just came up from eating breakfast. So these guys can come out. They still need their breakfast too. Hey, sun's shining now. Muggier than hell. We got the big traveler running down on the bottom. Run a little one here. It's just set to go there because it don't need. This side needs it. And I fixed our 3-inch riser. And I think I might have stripped the threads on the shaft when I tightened it back up. Put a new O-ring in because this one would piss all over you. And Ty just went to turn it on and the handle broke loose. The handle should not have broke loose. So she's grabbing the one off of that. I'll throw the adapter, 4-to-3 adapter on and get rid of that pink adapter. Yay. But hey, on the plus side, Tom called me today to confirm a couple things on that cylinder. Then he went on to say, well, I'm not sure I'm going to get to it today because 2 of his main guys are sick today and they've got a crew in Bend, which leaves not very many people at the shop. So he's going to be busy with other things. But he wanted to confirm the end size for the mounting base on it. Make sure we were in the right ballpark. And I got you some little friends there. Anybody want to get friends with them? And there you have it. Crawdad's enjoying breakfast. They'll work on that till it's gone. It's not a bad thing to feed them. They eat pretty much anything and everything.
He's a big healthy guy too.
He is.
I've yet to see one this big.
That was a big muskrat too. Working on the head. Yum, yum. Haven't gotten you a whole lot. Helped Becky get her leftover bark dust spread up here where we took those trees out. There wasn't much, just a little bit that was on a pallet. Just dumped it in a bucket and I crawled in there and spread it. Finally got this thing in, got a charger on it. It turns over now, but I'm going to leave a charger on it probably overnight. And I don't know. I got it tightened up tight. I thought I might have stripped it the first time. And then I thought it stripped when Ty took it apart, or tried to open the valve with it. That wasn't the case. So, I don't know. I just locked it up again and we'll see what happens. If it don't work right, well, I drill a hole through that nut and through the shaft and put a pin in it. I don't know what else to do. But it shouldn't have leaked as bad as it used to because it's got a new O-ring in that nut piece. I always thought that was a packing in there, but it's not. That's actually pipe thread in, and then it's longer than just the thread. It's about that long, so it supports the shaft. And the O-ring's right at the top. In my opinion, they should have an O-ring at the bottom too, because no matter what you do, those things will spray you in the face. Anyway, And I got most of the stuff stuffed back in the barn instead of out in the way. Now we can get the little livestock trailer unhooked from the pickup. And then we'll have the pickup to drive again. Pickup needs a bath. Mom used to go to the car wash with it. I probably should do that, but I might have to wash the windshield so I can get to the car wash. I'm sure she's flipping because it's still sitting outside. But anyway, I'm gonna go feed and call it a day. It is still so freaking humid, it's not funny. And they must not have got the rain out by Forest Grove. Because I talked to Tom earlier, he said, yeah, all the concrete was dry, but, you know, some things were kind of damp. And currently there's a field fire north of Forest Grove, northwest of Forest Grove, actually. Combine's out there combining, and it sounds like they think the combine did it. Of course, the combine could have done it if the stuff was a little tough and it got to rubbing too much, and that'll set them off too. So, who knows? Anyway, and speaking of fires, since it's a short video, I don't know how many big fires are in the state, but I think I mentioned the other day there's one, I think it's north of Madras, don't quote me on that. It was 95,000 acres last night, just over 95,000. That's the biggest one in the state so far this year. That's all I know. Friend of mine down between Cay Falls and Lakeview, where Maury was hauling there for a couple weeks. He's got the dozer on the lowboy and ready to go. They haven't called him. Last I heard, they hadn't called him up yet. But he is ready if they call him up and send him somewhere. So, you know, I know there's at least one fire down by Cay Falls. So it's a nasty one. And I don't see it getting any better. And a little bit of rain we got, as soon as that's dried off, it draws more moisture out of the plant material than it would have been drawn out if it hadn't rained. So, hey, I guess we're lucky so far. Anyway, hope you all had a good Monday. Hope everybody has a great Tuesday. Thank you for watching. And we'll see what tomorrow brings, because I really have no idea yet. I mean, I got 14 big bales to pick up that got rained on. Beans are sitting on a little slope and they got rained on. There's probably damp on the bottom now too. But, you know, I'll check them. If they're good to go in, they go in. Otherwise, they sit outside.